But does finish him up, gets 2, gets 3.
What a hit that hits him 65%. Wow!
And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The widespread fight. 4v2, 4v1, 4v none!
Good evening, Pio Nation. It is I, Magic Ninja 107, and you are watching Marietta Esports, the quarterfinals here for the Overwatch 2 team as they play the #1 seeded Paradise Valley here. In a moment, things are being set up as we speak. The team is so hyped. They're so ready for this. They have been putting in a lot of hours this week, scrimming, practicing, making sure that the minor adjustments and tweaks that are needed are done and done well and perfectly tonight. So, before we get started, obviously, we do have a few announcements. So, obviously, first off, we do have a Marvel Rivals team unlocked next year. Marvel Rivals will join it in the fall of 2025. We are already so ready for this. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the guys from Overwatch are gonna play on this. You know, you get to see live as our players have those rage moments of Jeff the Land Shark ults getting 4, throwing them off the map, Bucky's ult again and again. You know how it is. And even with even with me, I'm probably gonna end up commentating that. That game looks actually very interesting to play. So this is gonna be fun commentary. And speaking of, I just got the invite to the lobby. So it looks like actually things are getting in. So we are going to really quickly, right, because we have those new things, we are looking for more recruits, Fortnite, Overwatch, and Valorant, obviously. But we are looking for more for League of Legends, Rainbow Six, Rocket League, and Smash. And obviously, you can try out. If you can't, there are no more in-person dates. But if you can't make it in person, you can always do it on. You can always do it online here. So we're gonna go there, and please give me a second. I am setting up the lobby order really quick. So as we continue with that, we are always looking for more recruits. If your high school wants to schedule a virtual meeting with our head coach, Derek Gaines, you can email him, contact him at his email, his X, and his Discord. You can always join the Discord as well, part of the recruitment as well. So we're gonna swap back to the camera here for a second as things get ready. It is going to actually be I believe the lobby order here will in fact be Opinies, Portal, Ben, and Lunar, and Jug. So we're gonna go over the roster really quickly as well. Jeffrey Dolby, Porter Runner Jr., the Genji, the backline terror of any team. We will see Miguel Ortiz, Lunar Ghost, the backline of Lunar and Jug, Eric Schnegg, Juggernaut, Curie, and obviously Juno, keeping the team alive. OP Knees, Zachary Simpkins, you know him, you love him, Ash, Echo, always. And finally, Ben Norris, Bean the Hun, the tank that has gone from the coaches, obviously, Derek Games and Bailey Argo. And obviously, Ben, who has gone from playing in one match and is now at the quarterfinals again. We are in the quarterfinals. So if we win this match, then there will be a match after this. It will be a kind of double header. It will be a double header if we win this match. So let's hope that things will go well. So we're gonna go to a very quick break as there is not a lot to do right now, and things are still getting set up. So when we return, the match will begin. Welcome back. The first map, Samoa, is the staging ground for the first map here. Obviously, the lobby order: OP Knees, Portal Runner, Bean the Hun, Lunar Ghost, and Juggernaut. Good luck, have fun's going out in the chat right now as we begin this. So, control point. Very simply put, you hold this point right here. It's this point right here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it on the side of Marietta. OP Knees, Portal playing the Soldier and Genji combo. Bean the Hun, Ben playing that Hazard, Lunar and Juggernaut, the backline of Juno and Kiriko. So, 5 seconds until this map begins, and let's get going. Marietta versus Paradise Valley. The quarterfinals begins right now. Portal already going on the flank. Obviously, a little bit of an interesting one here. I don't think Marietta's faced Alpha against the Sombra. I could be wrong. Obviously, Lunar just healing Ben whenever he can. The Junker Queen getting in there, so they do run a Juno, and Obi Knees is very much the definition of low, trying to take down that Cassidy, and Ben will take out the Cassidy, but Portal will fall to the Juno. So Lunar will also fall to the Sombra hack, and to the Sombra virus. Obi Knees will fall to that Sombra as well. So now, it's just Ben and Portal now. And Paradise Valley taking the point first here. They're just waiting for their team. So in the alt economy right now, Marietta not exactly close, but not exactly out of it either. They do have to watch for this Sombra though, because they can't really mess it up. OP Knees at 46%, and he gets hacked again. Juggernaut right there on the tail, and Lunar will fall. Ben will take out the Souljourn. Portal Runner will take on Hardwin Assassin. OB Knees will take down Barry falling. Ben just being sustained there. And OP Knees having to deal with this Sombra hacked again and again, but living here. 36 to 5% here. And Marietta could take control of this point. Juggernaut at 81%, Ben at 79%, Portal Runner at 53%. That Ray Blade that they have is very, very much a deadly one. Slicing and dicing per usual. Ben. Oh, Ben, right in the thick of everything, gonna hit the back line and just hold down those spikes. Attempting to take one out, won't be able to get much off of that. We'll get the Suzu, time for the reckoning. Portal will fall. Portal will be anti, but will not fall. Ben will fall. He does have ult. Juggernaut will fall as well. OPDs will fall. So now it's just down to Portal and Lunar. Portal getting one, even though Lunar is very low, and Lunar will fall. So now Portal will reset here. Portal will just reset really quick. 41%, a very even matchup so far. A very even matchup between these two. No ultimates are online yet. They do check that Sombra, which is big. They do reveal that Sombra, she is out of that. So, will Ben start to look at it? Juggernaut popping the ult first. Barry almost at his ult. And I don't think Barry will get his ult off as OP Knees melts his face and then falls. Portal Runner and Ben, the only ones with ults. Ben, the only one alive with an ult alive here. Hoping for one, he will get one, and then he will be hacked and taken down. That Sombra is causing a lot of problems for the Pioneers here, and they do have to get that Sombra out. I did hear the comm talking about that Sombra, that all they have to do is just shoot that Sombra. The Sombra will teleport away. The Sombra will teleport away. Portal is hacked, so this is a bit of an issue here. And it is go time. OPN's using one. And that was the ult being used. The virus, the hack, she's OP, it's not much he can do. Ben almost falling. Lunar doing everything he can and will fall. A team wipe. And Paradise Valley will take the first map. We'll take the first match. They have to deal with that Sombra. That is what is being emphasized right now by OP Knees in the middle of this round, is they have to take care of this Sombra. A Sombra can cause a lot of problems right now as well, just because of the perks that she has. The hack can now spread. That's right, the hack can spread to the teammates. Which is something that I never thought I would say as a caster, but here it is. But here we are today. So, Marietta down one, and they're gonna swap. OP Knees is gonna swap to the Ashe here. Maybe going a little bit more of a hit scanner. Portal at still on that Genji. Ben swapping off of the Hazard to the Ramatra. And no change in the lineup for Paradise Valley. A fire on that will hit true. Lunar will grab that. OP Knees will fall, but not before Portal trades him out for another. And now Ben going off. Ben trying to get one. Ben won't get one, but he will start to capture this point. That sweet capture percentage. The virus is missed. And right up there, the Queen will fall. The Queen will fall. And now he's looking for it. Going a little bit of hunting here. Lunar will fall. Juggernaut and Lunar are down. All supports are down. So, now Marietta in a little bit of a predicament here. And OP Knees will take down the Sombra. Firing that coach gun. Firing, reloading it. A lot of comms being made right now. There's a reason why. Please give us a reason to get these soundproof walls. A lot of comms being made. I have had the privilege to sit in on a few of the scrims. They have a lot of comms, and I do mean a lot of comms. Lunar gonna get one. Lunar's gonna get one off the orb, biotic orb there. Throwing out the healing orb, fading away. Portal will get two. Portal heating up a little bit, getting three. Just normal things here for the Pioneers. Portal going off on a little bit of a solo adventure, maybe to find this Sombra, and he will find the Sombra, hanging out near the Mega Pack, and she will get away. But again, even though she gets away, they did bait out. They did bait out some good utility. He's just checking he's just checking everywhere he can, poking, seeing if he can get something. OP Knees will get hit once, and a hack will start to come out. And now the virus will miss again. Portal will take down one. Ben will take down Assassin. OP Knees will fall. Discord will take down Juggernaut. So one is out. So one of the backline is out. Portal almost with that blade. Portal with that blade. And now, on point, the isolated Junker Queen will be able to stand up to Portal, but maybe not Ben. No, Ben will do the final blow, punching in the face. 83% on the capture point. 3 ults online for Marietta, along with the, oh my gosh, EMP from Sombra. So that Sombra EMP might be the difference in this fight. And here we go. Ults starting to be used, mayhaps. Yeah, ults will be used. Jug will be hacked. Portal starting to use that blade. When Portal uses that blade, things happen. Slicing, dicing. We'll get 2 OP knees and Portal Runner. And Lunar getting 1. OP knees, Portal, Lunar will take back the point and take back the game. 1-1. Here, a tie here on Samoa. And we go to a 3rd point. Already the game is proving to be a close one, and we would have it no other way in the national quarterfinals here. Ugh, this point. Oh man, this point. There are so many competitive game memories for me for this. Oh man. The throws from my team, that's all I'm gonna say. So hopefully, let's hope that Marietta does not throw. And we're gonna see a swap off of the Sombra here. And we're gonna see a May. If it ain't broke, don't fix it on the side of the Pioneers. Lunar will go back to the Juno. On the side of Paradise Valley, we will see Cassidy. May. Cassidy, May. There! Oh my gosh, that gets everybody! That fire gets everybody! Heads up! There's a fireman and his name is OP Knees! OP Knees taking down Barry! Portal in the backline! The terror of the backline! He's not finished yet, folks! Now he's gonna get another! Ben will fall! But that fire! Oh my gosh, OP Knees and Portal. On point, Portal on point, taking that sweet capture percentage. Taking everything he can. 3 on point for Marietta, and Marietta will take this point. Here. 2% now. They have to get it all the way up. Perk will be equipped. So, perks online for most of the players here in Marietta. And I do have to watch my voice, as it is still very much a game. Juggernaut will fall. Juggernaut will fall to the Junker Queen. And now Junker Queen on point. JQ isolated on point. Ben in the thick of it will fall to this Reaper. There is a swap to a Reaper. I'm on fire. OP Knees, Bob, do something. Let's see if Bob can do anything. Bob's starting to do some things. OP Knees gonna get 1. OP Knees getting 2. Do not give this man a hit scan weapon. Bob absolutely going off. Portal terrorizing the backline here to take down Anxiety. That anxiety is feeling right now. Portal runs up and does him up. All nice and neat. Ben just waiting. Ben waiting. The wait here from the patience here from the Pioneers. Anxiety. He does spot out Anxiety. Portal very low. He's just gonna start running in. Time for the reckoning. The blade will be used. Portal getting 1 on the blade. Lunar getting another. Lunar getting his own kill. Well, on point. There's a Sombra. That Sombra does return. They are going to start to try and go for this Sombra. The Sombra will not try to do much. Anxiety on point. Ben will fall. Juggernaut will fall to the Sombra. I was on Portal. Ben swapping to Ben's POV. Ben taking down Discord. Juggernaut falling. And a Lunar. It's the support. Lunar Ghost taking out the Sombra. He is not just a healer, everybody. Coalescence is almost ready. A huge set of ults here. A huge set of ults on the side of Marietta. 99 Lunar and Ben's ult. Surrender to his will. Popping off, hopefully. And Anna will be in the cards. Lunar getting 1, Portal getting 2. Suffer as he has, and Marietta will take the first map in the quarterfinals. 2-1. A hard fought victory here for the Pioneers. And now, play of the game will go to the Sombra. Actually, that Sombra was really good. Right there. Wrong team, but definitely good skill there. However, despite the initial loss, despite the initial control point loss, Marietta persevered, swapped up the composition, just stayed calm, and did what they needed to do to get the win in the end. A great matchup, a great start to this map, a great start to this quarterfinals match here. I know it's gonna be a blast to cast. And we're gonna go back to a break, and when we return, it will either be a hybrid or an escort map. So you will see that updated on the scoreboard when we get the map bans in. So when we return, hybrid or escort, Marietta up 1-0. Welcome back, everybody. The second map, King's Row. A very popular pick as well. Now entering King's Row. So, Marietta gets the chance to defend. We're on hybrid. So, unlike Escort, the hybrid map means that both teams get the shot to push the point here. Yeah, they did forget to ask about time inside. Yeah, we don't mind. We don't mind this. Oh, King's Row night, always better for the views. Always looks cool. Always looks cooler. So we're gonna be able to see the same comp here for Marietta. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Same players, same everything. But they were talking about during that break the possibility if they have a Brig or an on the other side, then their comp becomes a little harder to play. But they are gonna run this more Juno comp that has seen success. We saw them pull it out against Seton Hall, and they had huge success with it as well. Gonna just go around making sure things are good. Now, defend objective A is the objective here. OPN's taking that little bit of a interesting angle, but the high ground there, one of the big things in Overwatch is not giving up that high ground. The Junker Queen, they are trying to go through Hotel right now, and now he's just gonna hit that. He's just gonna start going off. Ben already getting the party started. How about it? Portal following up. The Sombra Falls. And oh my gosh, what did I just witness? I witnessed Ben clap his hands together and Portal kills 2. Ben takes 1. We're already off to a great start here, folks. Now they have to defend this point for about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So they are gonna start to do again. The ping already out there. Jug, I think somebody got hit by the I believe someone got hit by the hack. Yeah, the hack will go out. The health pack, pinging that health pack. The communication going out there as well. Let's check on OP knees. Being nourished, Lunar and Juggernaut on OP knees, and Lunar just in the thick of it right now. Oh, that's a huge flame from OP knees. And that Brig is certainly gonna be on fire in a different way. Portal is gonna take him down. Ben getting 1. Ben and Portal just absolutely deleting Paradise Valley Community College. Saved by Juggernaut. Juggernaut silent but always there. Very quiet but locks in when he needs to. Portal, no one is safe from his wrath, ladies and gentlemen. No one. That's a stagger. That is huge for the Pioneers. The fact that they did not want that stagger, well, there's gonna be a swap to the Zarya. Obviously, they do not want to stagger. Now, I throw that term around a lot. What does it mean to stagger? So, because there were respawn waves in this game, there is a point to where if everybody dies within a certain amount of time, they all respawn at the same time. So one of the things that happens is if you die after that, then you basically respawn later. So staggering the team is never okay. It's never helpful, and it's never as good. So there will be also a swap to the to the Widowmaker. Again, that Zarya just causing all kinds of problems, but not for long. Not for long. Marietta able to do that, popping the ultimate. Annihilation going off. Lunar will get hit. Lunar will get healed there. Trying for that annihilation, popping that. The blade does go out. Ben getting 1. Portal getting 1. Anxiety will fall. Portal getting another. OPN's taking out Barry. Do not give this man a hit scanner weapon. He will cause heads to pop. OPN's with a little bit of a victory scream there. And I think I just saw. Did I just see what I just saw? Did Portal just deflect a headshot? Portal deflected the shot from the Widowmaker right back at the head. Portal will start off. Portal will start us off again. Lunar will fall. The Kitsune will start to go out. Hopefully the Kitsune guides to victory. Counter Kitsune being used. Now Marietta does still have this bomb. And the fight does not slow down. The fight's still going. It's still going strong here. Defend objective A. The flames of liberation arise. Hopefully Ben can start. Hopefully these flames of liberation can do so much more. Defending the objective. OPDs might have to get onto the point. Do something, Bob. Coalescence was also used. Coalescence was also used. They do have to. Somebody touch point. Somebody touch point. Somebody please touch point. Lunar, it was on this point. No. Oh my gosh, Portal again with the deflect! And they are just gonna reset. So they will concede this point here and they will just reset. Which I think is actually a really great play from the Pioneers because it gives them a chance to actually because even though the timer's reset, they have a chance again. Ben, oh my gosh, Ben just running it down! Punches going out, holding that block button. Not much you can do against that. They will spot that. Woo! Portal and OP Knees not letting the Sunbreak get away with that for long. OP Knees onto Barry. This man hitting more headshots. Anxiety is forced to swap off of the Widow. I mean, I would after 2 of your shots are deflected right back into your own cranium. I mean, that's a clip. That is a clip right there for him. Oh, Portal on 83%. Ben on 91, 92. The miscalculation will cost Paradise Valley everything, hopefully. The gravity will be used. And now Ben with that ult, popping that ult to survive. And oh my gosh, I think this might be a reversal here from Ben. Ben staying as much as he can, but overstaying is welcome a little bit, and Lunar will fall. It will be a team kill for the Pioneers. Now, that's what I was talking about with the respawn waves. If you notice, Portal, OP Knees, and Jug all respawned at the same time. So now Jug. So Portal does have that blade. Lunar is 83 from that. Oh, the hack on the health pack will be there. Now he's gonna go hunting a little bit. Hey, catch! OP Knees, 54, 55%, pinging that. Not gonna be able to do much there. 60 seconds remain. They do have to touch. I think they're waiting for a possibility of a swirl. No, how about we just do the blade here? The blade goes and giving people haircuts. Anxiety falls. Barry falls. Ben doing it with the punches. Doing it with the punches here. Discord falls. And now, if Marietta can hold off for another 30 seconds, they have the coalescence. Oh, he's chasing him. He's chasing him. The chase begins. And yeah, he will get away. The Sombra will get away. Coalescence is ready. Juggernaut 92% on the Kitsune. Oh my gosh, dude, this angle is so nasty from OP Knees, and he's just gonna headshot this Zarya. This angle from OP Knees is nasty. EMP on, EMP there. Ooh, that's a huge hack. That's a huge EMP, and it's gonna get 3. Portal, the only one alive, and Portal will fall. Jeez, Marietta got collapsed on. That hack went off, and Marietta gets collapsed on. But they do have both support ults, so that means that they will go. 1 more point. 1 minute and 30 seconds remained. Slowing down a little bit, maybe. Checking up there. Oh, face checking that. Face checking that. Ben on 63. Ben on 69% here. Surrender to Israel. Hopefully he will. We will give you shelter. Oh my gosh, dude. This Zarya getting absolutely deleted by the coalescence. Absolutely deleted. And now there is a Moira Kiriko backline. Ben and Lunar doing all that they need. Unassailable prowess from Lunar here. 50% on the ult, and that forces Paradise Valley to back off. Marietta holding the line, holding strong here. It's not to say that Paradise Valley hasn't been fighting their hardest. It's been a very back and forth match, but that's how it usually goes with these matches. And that's why these matches are so fun to watch. You gotta watch that Sombra is on the flank. Let the Kitsune guide you. Hopefully it will guide them to victory. Of Gonna steal. I probably messed up that line. And oh my gosh, OP Knees and Ben all over it. They don't care who you are. Their Portal, Marietta does not care who you are. You will fall like the rest. Barry is trying to get away. Get away. I don't think he will. He's trying to touch. Touch he will. Hacked right there. Almost there. And now, starting this off, Hail to Mahal. And now, he'll suffer as he has. Nobody is on point. They're just trying to touch at this point. A team wipe from the Pioneers, and they will stop the cart 28 meters off of the second point. Whew. 0-2 is the score. So Marietta just has to go 28.36 meters and they win. Which, just speaking, is legitimately up to the screw. Up to that screw right there. They legitimately have to push this, probably not even a length of a fingernail more. Now that gives Marietta time to breathe. But oh my gosh, those stats. Lunar and Jug on those healers. 4,000 healing for Lunar and 5,000 healing for Juggernaut. 9,000 damage from Ben, and OP Knees and Portal just doing all that they can as well. Not much of a change in the lineup here. There's the Pioneers. They're ready. They're so ready. I mean, Portal's so ready. Portal's just so ready for this. He's already at the spawn door. He's like, let's go. Let's get this match going. The energy is high, but they are locked in right now. They're so ready for this. So, same point, same deal. 10 seconds till we go in. And here we go. Already at the beginning, throwing out a few pot shots. You know, Anxiety swapping to that Ashe. A little bit of a swap there. No virus, no hit on the virus. Again, just watching as we go. Portal already in the backline. The Terror of the backline. Portal has returned. Terror of the backline. Oh, popping that back, just saying no to that. Anxiety, Portal, and Lunar getting two. Lunar getting one with the Biotic Orb. Discord gonna be on. Discord on the Ramatra. Challenging Portal. Just saying no. Portal with the deflect. He gets slept. Ben got slept on point. And he will be antied. So now, all they're gonna do, just run after that Ana. Lunar with the Biotic Orb kill again. And Lunar will fall to the Sombra. But the very quick point capture here from the Pioneers. Discord popping the Nemesis form. Juggernaut will fall. Juggernaut will fall. And the Life Weaver. Oh, I don't think we've ever seen a Life Weaver here. Oh, OP Knees. They hacked and OP Knees just said no. Portal already up there, just all those deflects. He just shows the deflect and anxiety. Anxiety maybe living up a little bit to his name, maybe having a little bit of that anxiety. He's not letting this Life Weaver get away. He's not letting this Life Weaver life. In fact, does not protect life here. They're playing up so far. Marietta is playing up so far. So who's on the point? Oh, it's Juggernaut. Quiet man, quiet ride, just chilling here on the streets of Kings Row. Meanwhile in the second district of Kings Row, Juggernaut, Portal taking a huge shot there. Ben having to pop Nemesis form. Ben popping Nemesis form to just do all that he can to stay alive. Portal almost with that blade. Lunar almost with Coalescence here. So we might see a Cold Blade. Oh, that's a huge ult. That's a huge ult from the Sombra. Good job there from the Sombra, and I think two fall. Portal Coalescence will be used. OP Knees will have the Bob. Get in there, Bob. Let's hope Bob can do something, and Bob will start to go to work. Not finding much, but it will push Paradise Valley back, and they did stall long enough. Portal and Ben are back. OP Knees flicking to the Sombra, clicking on the head, and the absolute deletion. That's all that's needed. Oh, he gets anti. The tank will get anti. So no healing for a little bit. Portal popping the blade. Juggernaut will fall. OP Knees will also fall. Portal trying to stay alive. And he will. He will stay alive. Ben saving him. Portal in the 1v1 with the Sombra. And he will win the 1v1. Ben, Discord will take down Portal. And now very quickly, Marietta is on the point, is on the second point. And now Ben taking down Discord. The tank has been staggered, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Lunar and Ben taking this point to the second point. So now, Marietta has 28.36 meters to go before they take the second map. And the action's not stopping, so neither will the commentary here. Folks, and everybody, already just pot shots being hit. All three on there. Bob, do something. Popping the Nemesis form, taking out that Bob as quickly as Marietta can. Portal will fall, but Discord, Portal will fall to the Sombra. Anxiety taking out OPNs and Jug. They just gotta do everything that they can. Ben and Lunar are still alive. Not being staggered, hacked there. Lunar trying to take him down. Won't be able to get down that Sombra. That Sombra is now at full HP. So, Ben and Lunar. Don't panic, everybody. Marietta's 4 minutes. Ben, Portal does see it. Portal in this 1v1. Won't be able to find much after that. Ben and Lunar, Coalescence and Annihilation online. Just going after the Sombra as much as he can. Going after the Sombra. Unable to pop the form there in time. Doing everything he can, healing Juggernaut. Discord starting to get hit. Doing everything he can, Portal will fall. OPN's getting down 1. OPN's going to work, and not much else will come of that. Ben and Lunar are, again, the only ones alive. And they are holding, and now the payload is being pushed back. So this is a bit of a problem. They need 9 more meters. They just need to push it 9 more meters. One good team fight will do it. One good ultimate can change the game. Will it be Ben, the rookie tank, to quarterfinalist? Doing it, and he will get slept though. He will get slept, and the nano boost will go out. So the Ana does pick up the nano on themselves. Get in there, Bob. Will it be? It will be Portal and OP Knees, the veterans of this team, pushing the payload. 3 on the point, and Marietta will take the second map, 3-2. Absolute huge plays, huge ults, huge team play. And again, it will be that Sombra. Oh my absolute gosh. The play of the game, that EMP, just huge team play all around. I mean, Marietta just going down. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. That's better. So, obviously, it will be a push map will be next. But Marietta coming back after that. Like I said, one good ultimate. It was Ben, it was Portal, it was OP Knees. The trio of tank and 2 DPS that got them that second map. We're going to go on a break now again. And when we return, the final map. Match point for the Pioneers here. When we return. And we are back. This third map, match point, Pioneers, Runasapi. Not one that we have seen a lot of play in, so it is a push map. Obviously. There's your barricade. Push it to either side. Well, that's not the barricade. Here's the barricades. Red barricade, blue barricade. So Marietta has to push this barricade all the way past this point. All the way to here, or as far as they can go in the time limit. So if the timer does go out and they play all the way to this time limit, then what happens is it's whoever is the farthest wins. So, obviously the picks here. There's your stage. The stage is set. The stakes could never be higher. Here in this third map, match point for the Pioneers. Objective unlocking. They have 10 minutes to push this robot as far as they can go. No lineup changes. No, in either regard, the heroes and the players. The battle cry has been, the battle lines have been drawn, the cry has been made. We'll see a swap back to the Joker Queen from Discord here. And the fight starting to go out. The fight's starting. Already. Ben just not allowing this Juno to live. The Juno just unable to do anything. Unable to live, unable to just exist. But Ben will die as a part of it. So, Organic falling to OP knees. That Sombra not allowed to exist either. Anxiety also there. Oof. And Marietta does lose the robot very quickly here. But comms being made, communications, adjustments, mid-match, not easy to do, but Marietta usually able to do as much as they can. Paradise Valley, pushing this map to almost 30 meters here. Almost to the halfway point. Organic will fall to Lunar. And now the battle begins again. The brawl on point will result in Ben getting one. Lunar just, it's support on support damage. Anxiety there. They do have to take this robot back. They snatch the robot back. Snatching the robot back from them. And Ben will be hacked. Having to do everything that he can to just stay alive right now. So much damage. Ben able to sustain as much as he can. He will be hit by the blade. They do have to stay on this point. Don't see on the point. Let me balance you out. The fire there. No Suzu is the call. There was a use of the Suzu, and that, oh my gosh, just so much happening at once right now. I'm surprised they can keep up. A Death Blossom will be used, and will get Lunar and Jug, so the backline is down. The supports are down, and it will be deadly for the Pioneers here. As it is a team kill. Marietta, there is still much time to push this barricade. Forward spawn will be active here. And they are just up in it. Lunar taking the first bit of damage. OPN is important, the only two with anything, and OPN just turns around. And Portal just turns around and is like, oh, there he is. And getting the Juno to 1 HP, and Portal will capitalize. Lunar and Portal going up. Discord will start to do something, anything. And Organic Rack is almost dead. Almost 5 ults. 8 ults. In 8 ults online here. Looking for the dynamite. Enemy forward spawn will be deactivated. That means they have to go all the way back. It's quite the hike. Kitsune will be used. Lunar and Jug are the only ones that will get hit by it. And Lunar will pop this coalescence here. Hopefully finding something. Yeah, he will. He will find some value out of it, and hopefully we'll find another one. Flip them to pieces, and it will. Lunar getting 1 and 2. Ben getting 1. Hopefully trying to find Barry. There is the robot. Who's on the robot? Ben Oh my gosh, did Ben just solo hold the robot? Ben solo held the robot. 2-1. Portal and Ben solo holding this robot here. And he will get hit by the virus. Portal and OP knees have their ults. So push. They have to go to 65 meters or above. Lunar taking some damage from that virus. Not gonna do much else though. And now, 2 people on the cart. Portal spotting. Portal getting out as much as he can. Discord does get hit from that, and he will see the TP. The TP very much in an interesting way out in the open position. Blocking satellite vector. The ray will be forced as Portal does use that blade. It doesn't matter if they're in the ray. Portal's still slicing and dicing this enemy team. Slicing, dicing, doing something, Bob. Do something. Hopefully Bob will be able to take one down. Bob takes down the Juno, which is huge. And now Lunar trying to go after that. Lunar trying to go after that. The orb will do a little bit of damage, but not much else. 52 to 64. It's still a very winnable map in the Pioneers' favor. So very winnable. Alts. In the alt economy, they do have a little bit more. They do have a little bit some more stocks. They will see it. Hack complete. Hack not going to find anything. OP knees in a bit of a 1v1 against this Reaper, and Portal going to work with a kill. This dash is reset. Anxiety will fall to Ben. And OP knees blowing up here, blowing things up, and the Reckoning will get OP knees, but not much else, as Discord just unable to just live here. And they are looking for the Sombra. Juggernaut will fall. The Sombra will throw it out. Discord taking down Ben. Discord getting another. But he will not fall, but he will not hold much any later. His power elevates here. And now they are playing up very close. They do have to keep this robot going though. Because once they get back to that main point, the forward spawn will be deactivated for the opponents.
Walk back.
Walking backwards, good call. That's the whole team. There's not much they can do. The whole team holding. That is a huge fire. There from, he just gets there. Apagando las luces. The EMP going out, getting hacked, just getting jumped, and now Portal, the only thing he can do, try to do as much as he can before he does fall. A team kill from Paradise Valley. So, Juggernaut with the ult here. Doing as much as he can. Oh, jeez. Woo, Lunar, very lucky there. Catch it later. Jug taking a little bit of damage there on the chip, and it's just chip at this point. It is just chip damage. One might have been hacked. Portal is at very low percent, but almost has that blade. Ben will start to go off. Let the Kitsune, and he will die, but he does get hacked. Irritating. Irritating is maybe an understatement. Waiting to use that Reaper. Waiting to use that Wraith form. Suffer as he has. Hopefully not. Hopefully nobody else will suffer. And now Portal resets. Ben and OP knees did stagger. Unfortunately, this looks like it might be a Paradise Valley. Paradise Valley is just pushing it 100 meters to 52. However, this is still very much winnable for the Pioneers. That's all it's going to take. It's a huge ultimate. Maybe something like a blade to get things done. Juno will fall. Ben will start. Ben will start to go up. Dude, the Sombra is just oppressive. Oppressive is an adjective I would use, but still just oppressive. OPN's looking for it. OPN's looking for it. Oh, he will find the Sombra, which is big. The Sombra, he does find the Sombra, which is big. The Sombra is forced to use the translocator early. Just trying to keep this up. Maybe grouping up a little bit. I think that might be good for the Pioneers. Going to Portal's POV here. The forward spawn is deactivated, and now Jug, in a little bit of a sticky situation, get in there, Bob. Let's see if Bob can actually do something. Bob trying to do something? He tried. He tried. We'll give him that. Discord getting flamed, and it's just a brawl on this midpoint, which is huge. Anxiety getting Ben. Discord will fall. Lunar will also fall to this Sombra. This Sombra has been anything but everything, including oppressive. His fuse is lit. OP knees maybe lighting up a little bit, taking down that Sombra. It is now OP knees and Portal on this point. And everything that they can. Portal keeping this robot. They do lose the robot. This is not what they need. This is not what Marietta needs to do. They need to continue to push this robot as quickly as they can. Just so much unable to be done here. Anxiety getting right in the face of OP knees. And Ben falling. So now OP knees swapping to Reaper. Excuse me. 15 seconds remain. Juggernaut taking them down. So now, how overtime works with this? As long as they have the robot, overtime still is on. The robot will start to be escorted here. Last chance. You know what? Lunar couldn't have said it better himself. Last chance to get this robot going. The Coalescence is in his back pocket, and he will start to use it. The Reckoning will go out. Ben swapping to the Hazard. Keeping up. Have at him then. Have at him. Ben so ready to start. And he will fall. The blade will be used. Every ultimate coming out. And now Lunar the only one who stands and will fall. And now this is an unfortunate 1-0 loss for the Pioneers. It is still 2-1. So 0-1, unfortunately. Runa Sapi, not a map that the Pioneers have played a lot, and it is very, very obvious with that. They were not to say that they didn't fight. 100 meters to 50 meters against a team like that. The way the scoreboard does not show exactly how hard Marietta fought in that map. So when we come back, map 4 on the cards. This might go all the way. Flashpoint will be next when we return. We are back, everybody. The ready checks are coming in. The final, well, still match point. So, Marietta, Servasa, the flashpoint is the next one. Flashpoint, very simple. 3 points that go very, very quickly on the percentage up as we get into this game. A lot of talk during that break about playing with a buddy. Playing with a buddy, especially if we're going to see that Sombra again. Playing with the buddy, keeping the supports alive, because our backline just kept getting absolutely wrecked. So it's very hard to tell where the first flashpoint is going to be. Commonly, it is this one. So we're just going to put the camera here, and we could be wrong or right. Squad's coming in right now, and it will be a different composition. Openy's playing the Reaper, like he did at the beginning. As he did mention before, that it was a lot of its close quarters map. 10 seconds. Match point still Marietta, so they do have the one map advantage over them, over Paradise Valley here. Here we go. Activating objective. Fighting the call. Market the first call. Market the first flashpoint. So, very, very quickly here. The fight will get started already. The fight will get started. Ben taking that virus to the face already. The slash was missed. The slash was missed. So, going after the back line here. Trying to go after this back line as much as he can. Just bullying this Juno and making the Juno unable to play the game, unable to live. Looking for it. And they do grab this first. Anxiety is the first. Behind. They do take the point though. Before Paradise Valley can do much damage under that point, Marietta will take it back. So everybody calm down. The point isn't back in Marietta's control. The teleport already pinged and marked. Again, I don't know why Anxiety is like teleporting right out in the open. And now Lunar is gonna be able to fade away at the last second. He's gonna be able to fade away at this last second. Juggernaut and Lunar. Lunar will fall. So one of the supports is down. It's now up to Juggernaut. Juggernaut to do as much as he can to keep alive and get back in. Juggernaut taking a little bit of damage, and Portal will get virused. Have at him then. OP knees. Oh no. OP knees trying to teleport away. And now, not much he can do. Jeez, this Junker Queen and this Sombra are just so oppressive. Every time. Just so oppressive. Not much that they can do other than try to actually maybe win a little bit. And Anxiety, it's just so predictable. It's just so predictable. The Wraith form will be used. Portal will take him down. And now OP knees clearing the area. Solo ulting the Sombra. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to get things done. Cool with that. OP knees taking one down. Even death cannot stop him. Oh, Portal and Ben. Just haircuts all around. And Discord will fall finally. They are looking for that Sombra. OP knees is on the Sombra. And now they do have to watch this point though. Portal does ping out Anxiety. Again, these pings are all over the place. 1 point. Yes, Marietta takes the first point here. 2 more to go. He is looking for that Sombra, and the Sombra will be revealed. Translocator will be used. 4 ults on the table for Marietta. 2 ults on the side of Paradise Valley. OP Needs is getting ran at. 5 on his Wraith form. So he does not have an escape method for another few seconds. Oh, jeez. Jeez, OP, that is a huge one. That is a huge one. Oh, jeez. OP's still alive. Ben alive, but not for long. I think that was a reset. A reset might have been called. Now, that term reset is when your entire team is down and you just need to get back to the spawn. So what you'll see Overwatch players, even professionals, they'll jump off the map, they'll just stop moving and let everybody just jump them. just to like, you know, just to like reset faster. Ben does take the brunt of that virus. Ben taking the brunt of that virus there. Hopping in, trying to hop onto the back line. Won't be able to get much, and he does. He dodges the reckoning. Marietta does dodge the reckoning. Portal and OPD is already going to work. And Portal again. Portal holding the team together in OPDs, and Portal with the tame kill to take back this point. Portal and OPDs. Their contributions to this team is just so like understated. The virus was used there. So the virus was used very quickly. Anxiety. The Kitsune will be used. And now I think Ben is going to start to look for his ult. They are trying to find this back line. And they're just going after the back line. There's not much they can do after that. Clearing the area. OPDs and Ben. OPD's getting another one before he does fall. The Sombra is on point. The Sombra is on point. They did get the point. So Marietta will have to get this point back. And that is a bit of a problem, but not for Ben, who takes him down. However, that was a bit of a misstep because now with how fast this goes, maybe Ben's looking to use his ult. With how fast this point goes, 90% is a precarious position for them to be in. Tear it down. He does get one, looking for the other. Trying to get this Juno. Yes! Lunar with the coalescence. He will get two, but he will fall. And Portal gonna avenge his death. Portal and Ben avenging the death. The solo reckoning there. Just not much they can do. Ben surviving on this point, 88, 99. So it is 99% on Marietta. All it's gonna take, somebody touched. I think it's Lunar touching. Lunar touches the point. Juggernaut falls. So now they're gonna fight for this point so hard. They're just all up in this. 93, 94, 95, 99, and I think Marietta will smartly concede the point. Smartly concede the point and get back to, and get to the next flashpoint. Again, that is a good tactical advantage, and now they are going to destroy the environment a little bit as well. That is a good and smart tactical move there, because it allows them to reset and fight plan again. Hacked. Portal will be hacked. Caught out on his lonesome. Caught out on the lonesome. Portal will be hacked. Ben hopping in, trying to go after the back line. Not much. Wheeling off that. The EMP will be used, and EMP is just that good of an ultimate. OP knees, 91% to his ult. I don't know why Organic just teleported straight into the shotguns of OP knees, but apparently Organic does not know the definition of a buckshot. Beyond me. However, we do have Blade, and we do have online Blade, and Death Blossom is online. Die. Let's see, on point. OP knees will start. OP knees very low on health. They will get this point back. They will take this point back. Marietta fighting for every ounce of land that they can, pushing them back, saying, no, you cannot have this land. This land is ours. This point is ours. And someone is on point. It's that Sombra. That Sombra touched the point. Locking satellite vector. Oh my gosh, dude. This Sombra, he is so tired of this Sombra. And for good reason. Ben, I think, just held right click and just held on. Lunar falls. And now he's doing everything he can, and OP knees will fall to the, and that will be a team kill. However, Marietta has this point at 52%, which means that, in fact, they have the advantage. They do not, the Wraith form was used. I would assume they are looking to use Downpour when they get a chance. Tear it down. Yeah, they will. They start to use that Downpour. The Juno's still living as much as he can. And now, Jug unable to get that all off. I assume they were trying to look for it. Ben will get hit. Ben will get hacked. Portal and OP knees. Ben's still alive. Ben is still alive. Somehow, Ben cheating death and staying alive. OP knees falling. Portal's still on this point, still alive, still kicking. Still not able to do much else though. Overtime on this point though. Marietta conceding the point, going for the next. Temple the next flashpoint. Going for this objective. Looking for that Sombra, not gonna find that Sombra. Temple, this fated place that we have seen before. Trying to do as much as they can. 98%, 99% on the Death Blossom. We'll see it. That was such a telegraphed hack. That was such a telegraphed hack. And it's just that good of an ult that it's going to be a team kill. There's just not much Marietta can do against that, unfortunately. And yeah, Sombra's not a broken ult. And yeah, everybody's complaints about the tanks being broken. How about y'all look at Sombra for a second? And Sombra has had so much value. And that was so telegraphed. OP Needs is just unable to do anything. Just oppression from this Sombra. 84%. OP Needs looking to find something maybe? He will get down one of the sports. And now Discord also on the point. 98% on anxieties. Death Blossom in hand. Just trying to find as much as he can. And this Sombra just unchecked. Time after time after time. Just time after time. Unchecked. Invised, seeing the Sombra. Sombra will be seen, the translocator will be used, and now they're just going after the Sombra. Everybody on Marietta, this Sombra just unable to see much, but they do have to check the point. They do have to watch this point. As there is somebody on point. Somebody is capturing the point. Not for long though. He knocks that, or he knocks that back. The Reckoning used. OPNs was an ult, so he does survive. Portal with the blade. Portal getting hacked. Not much you can do. The counter Death Blossom being used. Portal will fall. It will be Lunar and OPNs now. 77% on the point here. Teleporting back, looking for it, and will fall. There's not much you can do on cooldowns. Hi, seen that? 95. They have to go now. Speed was the call. Tear it down. Not gonna find anything on that. Oh, Lunar is down. Juggernaut is down as well. Juggernaut is down. Portal and Ben getting one. Ben will fall though. And Portal will get another. Portal will get two. Still overtime on this point. Lunar and Portal still alive. Portal and OBNs will fall. Not much that he can do. Ben is swapping to ball. Just to touch. And it will be an unfortunate 3-1 loss. Two to 2 is the score. We're going. Okay. We are going to a map 5 here. And Marietta, again, they were just oppressed by this Sombra. Just unable to do much about that Sombra. And it was stressed very much in that break that Sombra has to be taken care of. Marietta just losing the back line a little bit too early here. And we're going to go to break really, really quickly here. And when we return, we will see the final map here. And we are back. Map 5. This one went the distance, everybody. Route 66, the pick. The final escort map here. So, escort, same as it is. As usual. So Marietta gets the first chance on defense here. Are we gonna see that silly little train strategy as they did? That Sombra, they have been talking about that all the time. That Sombra has been a bit of an issue here. Same comps, except we're gonna see a Torbjorn. We're gonna see a complete swap. Torbjorn from OP Knees, and Portal will be that. Portal will be that Soldierin. So as people get into position, they're gonna play close for account of that Sombra. They're gonna play close. They're not gonna play the train strategy because of that Junker Queen. So we're gonna stay off of the players' POVs for a second, because right now,
Stop the payload.
fight's on. Fight is on here. He's looking for that. Juggernaut will be yanked off and will hopefully not have to voice that. The turret will fall. The turret will fall, but to that, to the Sombra, again, they always have somebody on this point pushing it. Doing everything that they can to try and keep this up. The turret will be up. Discord will start to hop in. And they will, they will see it. Portal taking a little bit of damage. OP Knees having to use the bellows. Ben will be hacked, and Ben will fall. Just losing Ben very quickly, losing their tank quickly in this fight. And now, OP Knees at 62%. Juggernaut almost done. Oh my gosh, there's just not much that they can do against this Sombra. First checkpoint, very quick here. To see much else, and a hack was attempted, but almost there. Lunar getting hacked and getting jumped a little bit. OP Knees a little worse for the wear there. Taking some damage, and 90% on the ult. Juggernaut will get hacked. No, it will be Ben who will be hacked. Just taking the brunt of a lot of that damage, and I don't know why he's playing that far up against the Junker Queen, but hey, it is what it is. Going after this Kiriko. Portal swapping. Discord will take down OP Knees. Juggernaut will take down Barry. Ben will fall. Portal will fall. Now it's just Lunar and Jug, and now it's just Lunar. Lord, there is just not much. This Junker Queen and this Sombra are just oppressive. And he will get hit. Lunar will get hit with the virus there. And again, those going out. The turret will be down. It's setting out the welcome mat here. Oh my gosh. OP Knees just getting hacked. And they have been hacked every time. Lord, just unable to do much. Portal Runner taking one down. Taking one down. Portal almost there. Looking for that Juno, and that Juno will fall. Not much else he can do there. No, barely surviving. Getting another. Lunar taking down the Juno. And now they back off as they stop this payload from getting to the second point here. Perk equipped. Perk will be equipped. OP Knees swapping to the Cassidy here. 5 ults on the side of Paradise Valley, and he will take him down. What a shot! Kitsune used. EMP is out. Portal unable to use the blade. Not gonna find much else. Lunar will fall. You using the ult as a last ditch effort. Time for the reckoning. You're gonna find much else though. OPN's still alive. And OPN's taking out anxiety now. Now there's not much he can do. Go, but he will go out with that with a little bit of a fight, taking down the who you call it? The Sombra. I don't know why. Portal very low on health. Lunar falls. There's just not much they can do. Lunar just trying to... Lunar's not allowed to exist right now. Ain't much they can do right now. Ben taking the brunt of the damage. The Ray Blade is in the pocket of Marietta. The shot was used. Anxiety. Maybe a little bit. OPN's in the Deadeye. Not gonna find much, but that Deadeye did push him off. Anxiety jumping Lunar. Lunar almost falling, and that's just a huge EMP. There's not much that Marietta can do. Now Ben, a team kill. Oh my gosh, Portal just getting again. Welcome to orbit. Ults being used. Double ults being used. Time for the reckoning. OPN's and Portal standing strong. Doing all that they can. OPN's getting a third. Already at 55% on his ult. A reload on that. Anxiety maybe have a little bit of it with Ben. Come on, guys. Come on. You're right there. 2 minutes remain. We need energy from the chat. We need it from them. Come on, guys. Let's go. My voice is dying a little bit. This is taking a sip of water. The fight breaks out. Again, another brawl. Another cinematic brawl. OPN's with that Deadeye. Looking for it. Maybe not much else. Juggernaut getting the ult. Ben using that ult, maybe getting one. OPN's and Portal getting another. Ben getting one. 3 will fall, and now it's just the back line left. It's just that back line. Who won't be able to do much else. 1 minute and 30, guys. Hold a little bit longer. Deadeye, and they do have to watch this flank though. We do see him on the flank. Flank has been checked. Flank has been cleared out. Lunar very much low on health, grabbing that health pack. Stunning him. Lunar will fall. OPN's will be hacked. Anytime there's a hack, there's just a kill that follows after it. Juggernaut will fall. Ben staying alive as much as he can. Just missing the shots here. Come on, guys. One more chance for the Pioneers to keep this point as much as they can. And now they're just being spawn camped. We'll see it. We'll see it. Popping the ult. He gets hacked. Oh my gosh. Just that EMP was huge. And Juggernaut will fall. OPN's, Portal, and Portal gets antied there. Doing everything he can to stay alive here. And he will be see it. OPN's has to do all that he can. He will go Tracer to touch. And won't be able to get that as it is a round 1. They push it all the way.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So now Marietta has to take it all the way, and then they will have one last attempt when they get all 3. So, same place, same time. Not much. I don't think much will change in the composition for Marietta, but a map. I have just realized that I have made an error in the scoreboard. I have made an error in the scoreboard here. We're gonna change it really quickly. Let's see. There might be a swap really quickly. Yep, alright, that fixed it. So we're gonna go right back into it. That fixes the scoreboard here. We're gonna get right back into it. Attackers incoming. OP knees staying on that Cassidy. OP knees staying on that Cassidy. And now the push will begin. No changes in the composition aside from Juggernaut, who will be playing Baptiste. I think this is the first time we've seen him play Baptiste. Throwing that out, looking for it. Ben just taking a lot of the damage here. From rookie to now almost getting from rookie to now starting this push, and the first will fall. The first will fall. Anxiety right there. Portal right up in the face of Anxiety. Portal beating back Anxiety. And he will fall! Anxiety will fall! So now the backline and Discord, we see a swap to the Diva. So in the alt economy, Marietta very much having a few stocks in the pocket, so to speak. OP knees. A Diva will be the counter pick here. You're safe with me. Oh gosh, another hack. I hate hearing that noise. OP knees. OP knees taking down Anxiety. And now, looking for that Sombra, won't get the kill. But he will take down the Juno. What are you doing? He will fight! Oh my gosh, this Sombra just does not stand a chance! And a pseudo team wipe as three pioneers pushing this payload. Very quickly, 1 to 3. Now, for the alts. First closest is Lunar on the Kiriko. Second closest is that EMP. So they do have to be, so they probably will be sure to watch that. The payload being moved here. 2 players a little bit faster here. Juggernaut a little bit in the thick of it. I don't know about that, but Portal on the flank. Doing what he does best. Ben right up in it. Lunar will fall. Lunar will get, not fall, he will get hacked. The Kitsune being used by Lunar. So now, the push speeding up maybe a little bit. Portal will fall. OP knees. OP knees just seeing the Sombra. Absolute deletion. Absolute deletion there. Anxiety in the corner. Not much gonna be found. His thing will fall. Juggernaut will fall. So now, it's just up to Lunar, who's trying to do everything he can to stay alive. Portal, 98 to his ult. Ben, almost 100 to his ult, but will fall. I don't think he turned around and saw the, Reaper there. Or alts, though. They're gonna have 4 alts here to Marietta's 3. So it is gonna be, so they're gonna see I think we're gonna see a very telegraphed, some alts that are very telegraphed, getting hacked out of that, and he will fall very quickly. And now just OP knees in the back line. OP knees, the terror of the back line. Almost getting the Juno there. And now Portal, Lunar almost falls. Which is not something that they need. 2 will be used. Oh, Lunar OP knees just saying no ult for you. We'll get that. And not much. Ben still in the thick of it. He gets hacked. Nerf this. He will just hold that block. And there's not much else he can do. Just falling. The pressure is there. The Pioneers. They have one final push at this. Now getting back out is what he can do. Anxiety just right there. Up in the faces of the Pioneers. The dragon becomes him. Blocking satellite vector. Ult's being used. Anxiety getting one. Anxiety falling. One. OPD is getting another. Getting one with that. Barry will fall. Juggernaut will also fall. But we're gonna see. Just sees him. And not much else. Just behind you. Look behind you, Portal. How much else you can do there? But the payload will continue to be moved. So again, this is good. As the time does tick down, keep the fight going. Keep it up. Keep the energy high. Keep that energy high. Anxiety, Ben taking out one. Juggernaut will fall. Kitsune will be used. Anxiety will be also used. One will fall. A hack coming out from Portal. Portal will be hacked. Now Ben and Lunar. Ben getting hacked. Discord falls. Barry falls. Ben and Lunar combining. Look right there. You gotta watch your front. Watch your nose. I don't think Lunar has Suzu. He still has his Suzu. Suzu will be used. Anxiety right there up in the face of the Pioneers. And OPD's getting two. OPD's continuing his blood spree. His absolute rampage. And Lunar finishes it off. 2 minutes remain. And Marietta has one more point to tie it back up and go into extra time. Come on, guys. You got this. You got this, guys. Come on. Keep that energy up. They do ping out that Sombra. Now the rest of the team there. Rest of the team there supporting as much as they can. Healing right there. Anxiety right there. Everyone over there, the hack coming out now. A lot just backing up. And again, that is huge. The Discord, that is out. He does try at a team wipe, though. Is not how Marietta will want to start. But again, there's still 1 minute and 20. My resolve hardens. Everyone's resolve hardens. Let's go. No, he might be looking to use this Deadeye. Oh, he will. He will start. No, he won't, but that will be a window used. Will be the window used. 1 minute remains. The payload is being pushed. He does see it. The virus getting Lunar. It's high noon. Ben also using it. Rip them to pieces. They're all in close quarters. Why the heck not? But the Juggernaut's immortality field will fall. Alts will be starting to use. And he just blocks all of it. Portal knocks back the ult. But another team kill is not the way that you would want to see this go. Come on, guys. One more fight. Come on, guys. One more. They do. They just have to get to this payload, and Ben knows it. Kitsune used. Kitsune Rush used. Portal being used. The blade is huge. The blade is huge. The blade is absolutely huge. In the immortality field, Marietta stands. They will just stand, and they will all fall. Marietta will not fall. Community College. Oh my gosh, Paradise Valley. Overtime. This could not have been drawn up any better. Ladies and gentlemen, any better. This could not have been drawn up any better. The Juno. Trying to take out this Juno. Trying to get this Juno. Come on. OPDs. Looking for one. Oh, he gets another. He gets another. He gets the Juno. This could not have been drawn up any better. We could not have asked for a better matchup here in the gathering place right now. The Diva on point. The Diva just trying to do all that she can. Pushing 3, 2, 1 meter, and they will get it! They're going to extra time here! One final push for each team for this map 5 thriller. Woo! One more push from each team. So now Marietta gets to get this first point. They get their hand at this first point first. Same compositions, both teams ready to get right back into this. The energy is high, as you saw in that cam. Coach Games and Matt Williamson, they're very, very happy to be in this position. They're very, very happy that it is 3-3, and you couldn't ask for a better matchup. You legit couldn't. You really couldn't ask for a better matchup here. Now, here's the stipend. Both teams have 1 minute to push it as far as they can. And we're going to see a swap. OPN is going back to the Cassidy. Ben going to that Doom Fist. And will not go to the Doom Fist, excuse me. Shots already fired. They find the Sombra on point. She will translocate away. But they do have to push this point as far as it will allow. As far as they can. And they have 1 minute to do it, but they will get extra time if they get any of the other points. OPN's taking out the Sombra. His murderous rampage does not stop here, and the energy has to keep it up. 30 seconds remaining. Crunch time here. Crunch time. 2 people, 3 people on this point, pushing it as far as they can in 30 seconds. And now Ben all the way in there. Ben gonna get hacked. Just hold as much as he can. Hold that block. Hold it as much as he can. Shield out. And now staying back on point. Again. Just a lot. A nail biter on the edge of my seat in the booth. I know that for sure. Lunar and Portal will fall. Lunar and Portal will fall. Ben just trying to stay on point, but he will not. Oh, no. A team wipe. And Marietta pushes it only 67 meters on their time.
Score 3. Switching sides.
For war 1.
Initiating match.
The call out from OPNs saying that they just gotta keep this going. They have to keep this energy up. They have to keep going. 67 meters was how far they pushed. So here's the thing. They have 1 minute and 7 seconds to keep. They have 1 minute and 7 seconds to keep them off this point. This is gonna have to be the best 1 minute and 7 seconds of Overwatch that they have ever played. I know I'm certainly on the edge of my seat right now. Are we gonna see it? Why not? It's the quarterfinals. It's the quarterfinals. Let's go. Absolute cinema here. Portal leading the charge. Leading the charge. Here we go. 60 seconds remain. They have 60 seconds. Ben exploding that in the face. Exploding that in the face of their support. And now, oh no, Portal staying as much as he can. Staying as low and very much almost out of the fight, and they will get out of the fight. Not much else they can do there. Come on, guys. Come on! Ben swapping to the hazard. 30 seconds remain. That means if they can take this next fight, that means that Marietta will win. Feels good. Oh my gosh, Portal. This has to be the best Overwatch that they have ever played. Stay on point. Point, guys, point. Somebody is pushing the point. Lunar is all over this point. 1 second. Portal and OPNs fall. This could be deadly. Lunar staying alive, staying as much as he can. And it will be a 4-3 victory. 4-3 loss here. That was devastating. To go all 5 maps and then just... They're like so... They've got to be like so upset right now. And I would be too. Like they had a good run, but unfortunately their season ends at the quarterfinals. So that's going to do it here. To find out about any updates considering with next season, please please follow us on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok, and of course be sure to watch this. Be sure to keep in the loop. From Marietta Esports, my name is Magic Ninja 107. Thank you all. Thank you, chat. Thank you all for everything that y'all have done for this whole season. And it came to a map 5. Very closely contested map 5 loss, unfortunately. So that will do it from us tonight.